down along the Snakebite River, where the overlanders camp, where the serpents are by millions, all of the most deadly stamp, where the station cook in terror, nearly every time he bakes, mixes in among the doughboys half a dozen poison snakes, where the wily free selector walks in armour-plated pants and defies the sting of scorpions and the bite of bulldog ants, where the adder and the viper tear each other by the throat. That is where William Johnson sought his famous antidote. Johnson was a free selector, and his brain was very queer, for the constant sight of serpents filled him with a dreadful fear. So he tramped on his selection morning, afternoon and night, seeking for the great specific that would cure the serpent bite. Till Big Willie, hippy, lived in a yurt with a yak and a yerbil, told him, sore throat man, S'posen snakebite hipster, heavy, hipster mostly fall down dead, bad news man. S'posen snakebite old goanna, watch and wait a while you see, coming into Los Angeles, bringing in a couple, old goanna cure himself, eating little doobie tree. That's the cure, said William Johnson. Point me to this plant divine. But King Billy had the munchies, said he'd go another time. Thus it came to pass that Johnson, having got the tale by rote, followed every stray goanna, seeking Johnson's antidote. Loafing once beside the river, while he thought his heart would break, there he saw an old goanna fighting with a tiger snake. In and out they rolled and wriggled, bit each other, heart and soul, till the valiant old goanna swallowed his opponent whole. Breathless, Johnson sat and watched him, saw him struggle up the bank, saw him nibble on the branches of some bushes green and rank, saw him, happy and contented, lick his lips as off he crept, while the bulging in his stomach showed where his opponent slept. Then a cry of exultation burst aloud from Johnson's throat. "Luck at last," he cried, "I've struck it. 'Tis the famous antidote. Here it is, the grand elixir, greatest blessing ever known. 20,000 men in India die each year of snakes alone. Think of all the foreign nations, Cossack, Pole and Eskimo, saved from sudden expiration by my wondrous snakebite cure. It will bring me fame and fortune in the happy days to be. Men of every clime and nation will be round to gaze on me. Scientific men in thousands, men of mark, men of note, rushing down the Yukon River, seeking Johnson's antidote. It will cure delirium tremens where the patient's eyeballs stare at imaginary spiders, snakes which really are not there. If he thinks he sees them wiggle, if he thinks he sees them bloat, it will cure him, just to think of. Johnson's snakebite antidote. Then he rushed to a museum, found a scientific man. "Trot me out a deadly serpent, just the deadliest you can. I intend to let him bite me. All the risk I will endure, just to show the sterling value of my wondrous snakebite cure. Even though the adder bites me, back to life again I'll float. Snakes are out of date, I tell you, since I found the antidote." Said the scientific man, "If you really wish to die, go ahead. But if you're doubtful, let your sheepdog have a try. Get a pair of dogs and try it. Let the snake give both a nip. Give your sheepdog the mixture, let the other fellow rip. If he dies and yours survives, then you know the stuff is good. Do you think you'd like to try it? Johnson rather thought he would. So he went to fetch his canine, hauled him forward by the throat. "Stump, old man," says he, "we'll show 'em we've the genuine antidote." You can sit down there. Both the dogs were duly loaded with the poison gland's contents. Johnson gave his dog the mixture, then sat down to await events. "Mark," he said, "in 20 minutes Stumpy will be running around while the other wretched creature lies a corpse upon the ground." But, alas, for William Johnson, ere had passed a half-hour spell, Stumpy was as dead as mutton. The other dog, alive and well, and the scientific person rushed away with utmost speed, tested Johnson's drug and found it was a deadly poison weed. Half a glass had killed John Wager, half a teaspoon kill a goat. All the snakes on earth were nothing to that awful antidote. Down along the Snakebite River, where the overlanders camp, where the serpents are by millions, all of the most deadly stamp, wanders daily William Johnson down among the deadly horde, shooting every stray goanna, calls them black and yellow frauds, a bit like Richmond tigers. And Big Willie, Yukai hippy, cadging for a little toke, somehow seems to dodge the topic of the snakebite antidote. With apologies to Banjo Paterson.